Hello. In this video, we're going to look at setting up transfer of tags from one unit to another using Omni. Here is EV2, and here we have a web client. So in EV2, we're looking at two Elpas charm tags. They're both with the band attached. As you can see, the B2 buttons are not pressed. I have this tag, the 64 tag, is in Unit 1. Internal means it's in an internal reader to the unit. And when I move it to the door, you can see that it goes to Unit 1 door. And then after it moves out of the door back into the unit, it goes to Unit 1 internal until I take it to a Unit 2 door. So if I go out, let's say I go out Unit 1 door, I go to Unit 2 door, now I'm in Unit 2, and it's going to remain there until I move to Unit 1. So go out the door. Notice I'm in the discharge, so we're not getting any alarms. Go from Unit 1 door to Unit 2 door to Unit 1 door, and now I'm in the Unit 1. If I activate the tag, I can activate it, let's say, with the browser here, and I want to activate now. So now in the active state, I can see that there, and I can see that here in EV2 as well. So if I take the tag to the exit, it will alarm. Infant at Unit 1 door. Right. Okay. Now, I want to be able to create now a status where I put it in transfer mode. So if I go to my setup and I go to my status types, and I'm going to add a badge status. I'm going to call it transfer to Unit 2. It's going to apply to the baby tags. And I'm going to have it time out after 30 minutes, let's say. And meaning if it doesn't arrive there, if after 30 minutes passes and it's still in that transfer mode, so put it back to active. Okay, so that's my new status. If I update this and I'm going to go to my settings, then I want to have the transfer to Unit 2 as one of the suspended state status types. So I'm in Unit 1. I can use the web client here to suspend it and transfer it to Unit 2. That's one of the states that I could set it to. Okay. All right. That's enough for now. If I do put in the transfer to Unit 2 state, and I take the tag to the exit, it will not. There's the tag, put it into Unit 1 door, no alarm, because it's in a different status. All right. Now I'm going to put it back to active. Okay, so I created my status type of move to Unit 1. Now I want to create an auto action. Add by type, auto action. And I'm going to call it activate on arrival in Unit 2. Okay, to do this, I'm going to set initial status is baby tags. Location is basically all locations except for Unit 2. And then it moves into location, the Unit 2. I would have been better if I had created groups here of the readers, one group for Unit 1, group for Unit 2, but c'est la vie. And the response is when it arrives there and it spends, let's say, 20 seconds there, move the tag into the active mode, into the active state. So if I go back and look at my badge locations here, I could watch it on the web, but This is just as fine. Uh, we're in go. We're going to put the status actually first. Let's move it into suspend it into the transfer to unit 2. Okay, so we're now transferred to unit 2. I take it to the door, door 1, no alarm. Moving it out down the corridor, going to up floor, down floor, wherever to take it to unit 2. There I am. I'm now in unit 2 at the door. And if it would go to active as soon as I'm at the door, then it would alarm. But I went inside now. I'm now in the unit 2 internal. And in 20 seconds or so, it should change to the active status. There it is. So now I'm in unit 2. The tag is active. It all happened automatically. Now if I take the tag to the door in unit 2, then it's going to alarm. Infant at unit 2 door. There you go. So we alarmed, and because the tag reactivated upon entry into unit 2. One more option that we can add is to have a means of changing the status to transfer to unit 2 without touching a screen. And we can do that using an LF location or even a handheld LF exciter. So I have this handheld LF exciter. Let's say we call it handheld LF transfer to unit 2, so that when I expose the tag to this LF exciter, it will put it automatically into the transfer to unit 2. How would I do that? I need to create an auto action again. Baby auto actions. Okay. Put tag into transfer to unit 2 when exposed to HLA, handheld LF exciter. My initial status, baby tags. Okay. All locations except for the handheld LF. It changes location to the handheld LF. And the response is change to transfer to unit 2. Just a quick note that this LF exciter, handheld LF exciter, doesn't change floor. Otherwise, that might produce some unexpected results if you have one handheld exciter that moves between units. But let's say this handheld exciter remains in unit 1. Okay, so if I now expose my tag to the handheld exciter, and it's going to jump into the handheld LF transfer unit 2, notice that the status automatically went to transfer to unit 2. See, status is in transfer to unit 2. Now I take the tag out the door. My location is unit 1 door. I now go to unit 2. I'm now going to unit 2 internal. And 20 seconds, it should change the status to active. So now I'm able to perform the transfer without touching a screen. Of course, I can, there it is, it's back to active. I can do the same for transitions between any units. I would recommend, though, a separate exciter for that, and then you might also want an exciter for the purpose of discharge, and then the user doesn't need to touch the screen at all for the whole workflow. Thank you.